Evening, everybody. It's Monday evening, about 6:20, and on the East Coast here in New Jersey. Um, what I wanted to do is talk about is what happened to me yesterday afternoon. I went out to my research area number one, where my Bigfoot family resides, and looking for Kevin and Roxanne to see if they were around. And the things that I had put for gifts for near the tree there are gone. There's nothing there. So I looked around, kept looking around, and had a little uneasy feeling about what might be in there. And I looked around, kept looking and looking and looking, had my video camera going, uh, took a few pictures with the regular camera. And when I got near Cryptid Swamp, I guess about right on the edge of it, looking in there, I was walking and I heard a growl. Um, Scared me. I'm back here by myself now. All I had was a walking stick. I didn't take no machete. I didn't take no gun with me or nothing because I figured, well, I'm gonna go in and get out, check on my Bigfoot family there. Anyway, make a long story short, I heard this growl not once, not twice, but the third time it was like close. And I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking. I thought I seen something move, and I just had an eerie feeling. So I took the video, kept going, doing my video, and then as I'm walking out, if you see my video that I put on last night, actually yesterday afternoon, it's of the area. And if you go back to that area there, and on minute mark 6:47, you'll hear the growl. And right in there, I even say on there, did you hear that? And it was a little scary. I mean, not a little, quite scary, to be honest with you. And what I done, I walked out. And as I'm walking, I seen something move back to where I have to go to get out. I got my camera shot over there, and I looked. I didn't see nothing. I kept focusing in that area there as I'm walking out. When I got to the top of the area where there's a pond there, it's a sandy area, and I think I think I counted 15 footprints of a dog man. You can see I took pictures of it, and I took a video of it as well. Now, I didn't see it. I can smell it. They have when dog men are around me, that I've seen over the years, is this faint smell of cigar smoke. Nothing strong. It's a faint smell. It's the smell that they have, and this is how I know what was there. And when I got home and I looked at my video, and I went over to the video at that moment, there was a slew of them in there, and one was on all fours, wasn't standing up, and I'm going to say it was probably a good, oh my God, 5 foot tall on all fours. Now, if that thing stood up, you probably got almost double that in height. Um, they're back there. I mean, it's being overrun by dog man right now. I do see Bigfoot back in the areas where I'm at, but maybe they got run out because there was a structure there that the Bigfoot family had in this ravine. That's not too far from where this was at, and it was there for a couple of years. And then I went there one day and I looked in there and I could see it was videotaping up like a little canyon going down there. And I'm looking there and there was a dog man inside it. And as I walked around, the dog man disappeared. I didn't see anything go out. They're like I said before, they're dimensional beings where they come in and out. You don't even see them. If they want you to see them, you will see them. If they want you to hear them, you will hear them. I can hear them walking yesterday in the woods. I could hear them walking. Couldn't see anything. But that growl, it went right through me. If you go back on that video that I put yesterday, and you'll see over here, you'll be able to hear the growl that was right in front of me, and there was like about three of them, and the loudest one was the third one. I mean, it was close. Didn't see anything. My video camera picked up on it. When I got home, I checked it out, and sure enough, it was there. It was a few of them there, but this one in particular was huge. So somebody, one of the people that watch my videos says that, what do you do on your day off? Oh, I go calling out Dog Man, and then he called me a crazy old man. I guess I'm crazy. I don't know who else to go back there. I'm asking people to go back there with me, but they won't go back there at all. Family and friends, they're afraid to go back here as well. Who's that? Sarah. Hey, Sarah, how are you tonight? Who's out there? Ready, steady. How you doing, Retro? Everybody checking in? I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. I want to thank everybody from the other day because there was so many people that I picked up subscribers. It was phenomenal, and I really thank you all for getting the word out. And somebody had asked me about any donations and stuff like that. I said I don't do anything like that. I'm not asking for money. There's ways of doing it, but right now, and unless I take a poll from all yous, if you're willing to do that, and I don't want to turn yous off to say like I'm begging for money because I don't need it. But if you feel that you should, give a donation and take the toll with yous all, and then we'll go from there. But I'm not really looking forward to that. But who's that there? Hey, Steven. How you doing, Steven? Good to see you. Good to see you. But that was a little hairy yesterday, in there by myself. Nobody's around. There was nobody back there at all. When I first got there, there's a boat ramp there, and a guy. Hold up. All right, that's my office phone. It was a guy and his girlfriend, I guess it was, were fishing, but that was it. And then there was another couple. They were just camping out, like not camping out, but putting a blanket down and enjoying the scenery there. But that was nowhere from where I'm at. It's just like quite a distance away. But things are heating up back in these areas here for some reason, and I don't know if because it's changing now with the weather. But even in the wintertime, it's still wintertime. I was back there, Dog Man's back there, Bigfoot's back there, other cryptids, things I've seen before, things I never saw before as well. But these are what's happening, and it's like yesterday really. You from England? Welcome aboard. We call it across the pond, right? Across the pond from us, huh? Indiana. Hey, Justin, how are you? Glad you're aboard. Glad you're aboard. Yep. And I just wanted to check in with you tonight to show you and to tell you what happened with me yesterday. It was a little mind-boggling, to be honest with you. And when I came home, put my video up, and then I put it onto YouTube for you to see. But if you go back on that video and get to right around 6:47, 6:46, 6:48 in that area there, you'll hear the grunt, and then you'll hear me say, "Did you hear that?" Also, there was like a humming sound that went for maybe about 10 seconds. Now I'm figuring that could have been maybe perhaps a dimension opening up where it came from, because in that area, if you look at my past videos, you'll see these rays of light, and those rays of light come from that vicinity back into the portal area. The whole area is a portal area. There's just so many things happening back there, and You go back here, if you don't hear an airplane, you see no birds, you don't see nothing. It's just quiet. You can hear a pin drop, or there's no airplanes going over. But these are all. Who's that? Hold on a minute. And cousins across the pond. Yep. I love you all. Like I said the other day, I really do. Um, Too bad you live so far away. If not, we can have like a nice gang of researchers one day or a weekend to go out and I can take us all around just to let you do your own field research with me. I can show you things and take you. Bring your audio recorders, your video cameras, and your regular camera, and I can teach you and show you things where they're at, and you can smell them. Like I said, it's a faint cigar smell that I know there's a dog man around. So if you're ever out in the woods and you smell something like that, be aware because he's close. And when you can hear them talk or make a growl, and you can hear them pretty loud, they're very close to you. You're not going to see them with the naked eye all the time. Okay? They go into stealth mode. And I asked about that before. Remember my last video I made live? Uh, you know, they say they have spiritual powers to do what they do. That's I believe that. So yeah, if you have any questions about anything, and again, I got my cameras out there 24/7, and the place where I have my electric trail bike back in there, I'm seeing a lot of deer back in there, which is a good thing. But I used to hunt. It would been even a better thing, but I don't hunt anymore. I gave it up a long time ago because I know that animals have souls as well, and they have families, and I can't go see and kill an animal um, just for the fun of it. I guess you can call it. Because I'm not a meat eater, so I used to give my stuff away, but and now I know that they're all related. The chain of all the animals and Bigfoot and Dogman, they're all in the same, uh, you know, areas. They help each other out and they look for each other. And I guess when they get hungry, they take one another. But I haven't really seen any skeletal bones. A couple places I seen like deer carcass, the bones and stuff, and other animals. But who knows? It could be the coyotes back there. There's a lot of coyotes back in that area there too. So they might be the ones doing the damage. What's that say there? I had trail cams, says Sarah. Yep. Mine has it's an infrared, but it's a black infrared. Black infrared. You can't see it, and I guess animals can still see it anyway. But they look right at it. They don't. It doesn't bother them. But whenever you put out cameras, if you're out in the area and you think you haven't equipped it in the area, remember this: they watch everything you do back here. They know what tree you're putting this thing up on your camera. They know how high it is. They can manipulate your cameras. If they don't want you to see something, they won't. They'll walk right in front of that camera. You won't see them. This happened to me many times. And what they want you to see, they'll show you. Same with an audio recorder. They can shut it down, which they've done to me many times as well. My cell phone, I've had a full charge of cell phone. Go to use it, boom, gone. They shut it down, all electric. They manipulate the whole thing. So if you're out in the woods, I'm waiting. I shouldn't even say this because it'll happen. With my electric trail bike, I can be back 4 miles in no man's land. And I'm saying to myself, well, suppose they do that and take the juice out of my bike. How do I get home? I can pedal it, but that's a long way, man. It's like 4 or 5 miles into the woods and sand and everything else like that. And you get tired, but we'll see. I'm not going to wish it because a lot of times if I think about something, and I'm sure some of you have done it too, things do happen. They do come true. So I've still been thinking about $1 million, but that hasn't arrived yet. But anyway, um, what's that say? Do you have the gifting stone? Yeah, I got one. What they had given to me. Let me see if I can find it here. Hold up on my office right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. See that? This is the gift that they gave me. It's called a pyrite rock or stone. It looks like diamonds. It really shines in the sunlight. It's beautiful. If you were to cut this in half, it would be all like that through the whole thing. It's called a pyrite rock. Not found around here, but they find them and they give them to me. I got a collection of them, amongst other things they have given me in the past as well. So it's the pyrite rock. What's that say? Yeah, that what my husband. What? What's up? Yeah. Don't let him hear that. Is he there? Now, a lot of times with the cameras too, um, I've had so many pictures out, and people say that, well, you're photoshopping them, and why is everything blurry all the time? They do that. They have that interference. I mean, I've got some super, super cool pictures that is nothing wrong. I mean, it's in focus, not out of focus. But they walk, they can do stuff, and they can mess up your cameras big time. I've had that happen many times myself. And it's just mind-boggling what they can do. So I had one person years ago. Well, if they're so smart, how come they don't live in houses like we do? How come they can't build stuff like we do? They build stuff. How do we know what their dimension looks like inside? Nobody's ever gone into a dimension. I mean, a real dimension where they live and come back out to report about it. So who knows what's in there? And, we don't know. I've been in dimensions before, but I got out. It was the same thing that I was walking into, but everything slowed down. You couldn't hear nothing. There was no birds. There was no bugs. There was nothing. And they got my video camera and they put it into slow motion mode. And you can hear them talking and everything else. And you remember me telling you that a while back? So I was fortunate to get out of there. But I'm sure there's places where you can walk, like back where I'm at, research area, there's holes in the ground. Well, I've seen them coming out of the ground. So I avoid those holes that are in the ground because I don't know. I'm not going to step in that thing and put like a rabbit hole and see you later, alligator. But that's just me. And I'm pretty cautious when I go back here. I got my EMF meter sometimes I bring with me if it's a new area to see if these portals are showing up with electromagnetic field. And that's what I found. Even the trees. You have a portal tree, get the EMF meter to that tree, and it will light up if it's a portal tree. This is what I found out in my research. So it's another little kicker there for you that you can do if you have one too. In his defense, he just puts out cameras during hunting season to watch the deer. Yeah, I used to do that too. I have 3 cameras that report back to my cell phone, to my computer. They're there 24/7. I've had them up for years now. And I use lithium batteries because I have one camera that had put lithium batteries in, and the other ones I had alkaline. And the lithium lasted a year. In the heat and in the snow and the cold and everything else, it lasted a whole year. They're a little expensive, but you don't want to keep climbing trees every couple of weeks and putting batteries in, especially at my age. I'm not going to be doing that. But it's all good though. I'm learning a lot of things, and whatever I'm learning, I'm giving back to you so you understand too. And again, they do give gifts, and this rock here is just a small sample of what they've given me. in my den. I got a whole mess of stuff in there. But this is a pyrite rock. You can look it up and see what it is. Beautiful rock. So I just wanted to report to you on that. Let me see if you'll be able to hear. I'm going to play the video. I'm going to let you see if you can watch it on my computer here with what I'm showing you right now, and see if you can hear that grunt. Okay? Okay? Bear with me right here. All right, can you see it? All right, here it goes. Did you hear it? Let me play it back a little bit. All right, here it goes again. Hear a little bit right there. And that was it. And he was in here. Here again, he did it. Hear it? I hope you heard that. Yeah, it was in front of me, and it was like, it scared me. It was like about 3 or 4 of them. He did the loud one, then he did a little less of a growl right after that. But it was actually 4. There was 2 before the big one, then one other one right after that. So he was there watching me. I don't know why he was growling. Maybe he's hungry. I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted you to see that. What's that say? A big exhale? May have been. May have been. Either that or he's just maybe he was talking. I don't know. But they talk like me, like the other day. When I asked him, says, "Are you around?" And he said, "Yes." So that was another area. That's not where I was last night or yesterday afternoon. Different area. But what's that say? Well, at that point there, it's like getting like 6:45 almost now, and I got things to do. But I just wanted to get on here tonight and let you hear that if you've heard it, and go back to that video on your own that I put up yesterday, and you'll also see the footprints at the end when I'm coming out, because I did see something move, and then the footprints were there. I think there was 15 of them I counted in the sandy area. So they're around and just they're watching me, and I guess I'm okay with them so far. Hopefully, maybe one day you won't be hearing from me anymore. I don't know. I hope not. God keeps me posted over here, But what's that say? Oh, the print. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yep. But I'm gonna roll. And if you're in the area, coming up from the south, I think we have a snowstorm coming up. Supposed to hit Jersey tomorrow morning early in North Jersey. I'm in South Jersey, so we're going to get rain here. But we're talking about 6 to 8 inches of snow up North Jersey, which is about an hour from where I'm at. So I don't mind the rain. I don't like snow. When I was a kid, I used to like snow, but not anymore. I don't. What's that say? Hey Dan, how you doing, Danny? And David, how you doing, David? Robert Rivera, hello, how are you? Hello, and how are you? I'm glad we're just talking about my little Bigfoot experience yesterday. Not Bigfoot, Dogman experience yesterday in the Bigfoot area. Kind kind of scare me some, and it put my ears on a different level of alertness. You can hear it, feel like you had like electric going through your body, and this thing scared me because I couldn't see it, and this was broad daylight. Couldn't see it. Um, I saw it after on my video when I got home. Couldn't see it before that with your eyes. The video picks up stuff that you can't see with the naked eye. It was right in front of you. It was right there. The thing was huge. What I'm going to do is make a video of the pictures that I took from my camera that had the video, and you'll see this thing. It was huge, man, and pretty scary, knowing that they're right there, right next to you. And you can't see them. You can hear them, but you can't see them. You know. Thank you, Ready Steady. Thank you, everybody, for checking in. Check out that video. I'm going to have another one coming up probably tomorrow, not tonight. I won't have no time to make one tonight of that dog man. But if I do, you will see it. Check it out and have a great night. And like I said, if you have any questions about anything, comment. I have also, I don't know if you've all noticed, but if you have Facebook, I have a Facebook page. It's called Bigfoot Truth. Bigfoot Truth. I have a lot of stuff on there that I don't put on YouTube sometimes, and we have other researchers adding in there, putting their work in there as well. So you might want to check that out and become a member of that. It doesn't cost nothing. All you got to do is say you want to join, and I'll okay it. And you can add anything you have, put in there as well. More than happy to have that and then share with everybody and everybody share their work so we can all join in and learn from one another. Yeah, that bike is awesome. I really like it. I can go all over the place with it. I can cover miles, like 5, 10, 12 miles a day if I want to do it. One charge of that thing goes for 50 miles before we have to recharge it. I get home, I recharge it up, so it's a full charge all the time. But the thing goes, man, it gets you there. It goes from 0 to 30 miles an hour. I don't go 30 miles an hour down the trails because you're up and down like this, and making turns like this and all. You got sand and all. You got uh, tree limbs in the way sometimes, and you know, I don't go too fast. I might go maybe 10, 15 maybe, but 30 miles an hour on a road, it goes, it picks up. And I'm 220 some pounds. Has no problem pulling me 30 miles an hour. So that's a good thing. Uh, hey, Bill, how are you? Yeah, I don't. Hi, Patty, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. We were talking about dog man. Uh, something happened to me with the dog man yesterday. He was right in front of me. I heard him walking. Couldn't see it. My video camera picked up on it, but I did hear it growl about 4 times. The third time was pretty loud. It was right in front of me. Couldn't see it with the naked eye. And this was in the afternoon, about I don't know 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Couldn't see it, but it was there. My video camera, as I was scanning the area, doing a video, did pick up on it, and I went back and looked at it later, and I did see it, and I took a picture of the video with my camera, and the thing was there. It wasn't that far in front of me, and when I say not far, I'm talking about maybe 50 feet, not even 40 feet, maybe in front of me. Couldn't see it with the naked eye. That's why a lot of people go missing. What's that say? Yep. Bonjour, Sebastian from France. There's, I don't know. I'm a lucky man, a crazy old man, perhaps. I've been called that. In fact, yesterday I was called that by somebody, one of the subscribers. But you hear so many stories about this and about that. But when you have the missing persons in these big national parks and all, they go they just disappear because you know what? They're in the other dimensions, and when you go, don't when you're ever in the woods, don't lean up against a tree. If you lean up against a tree, that could be a portal. They can go just grab you, take you right in. They come out of these trees. I mean, pine trees, oak trees, doesn't matter. That's where they come in and out of, and the ground as well. So you got to be aware of your surroundings. Put that extra sense out there. It's almost like you have antennas on you, and you can feel that. When I'm doing my video, I'm looking through my video on my camera as I'm moving. I'm looking with my eyes too, above the camera, and the camera picks up on stuff. The eyes don't. Sometimes it does, but a majority of the time it doesn't. So they're going to be around. They'll come right up to you. And they can come right next to you and walk with you, and you will even know they're there unless you smell them, or unless they make you, growl or something right behind you, right next to you. Other than that, they'll walk right with you, man. It's bizarre sometimes. Could be very scary. I've had so many things happen to me in the past. It's just I don't even know why I go out there sometimes, but I do. It's something that I do. I'm an adventurer. Always have been. Even when I used to hunt, 90% of the time I was by myself. I just enjoy the outdoors, like to be out there. And I used to pot hunt for deer. I sit up in a tree for 12 hours, 12, 15 hours, just sitting there like a squirrel on a limb. And I would get my surroundings, shut my eyes, and just keep my surroundings around. My ears, and you can hear everything. You can hear the forest waking up at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Everything starts happening. Airplanes start coming over. But prior to that, I hear a pin drop in the woods, and your senses kick in. You can hear things walking around them and waking up. That's what I like. So yeah, I love it. I'm an outdoors man. I always was. I do my sports outside and everything else, and I just love being out there. No, Matt, they don't smell like a Bigfoot. No, from what I did in my research, I smell, like I said before, a cigar smell, but it's not a strong smell. It's a faint smell. You'll smell it, and then it goes away, and you walk around, you'll smell it again. That's them. Why they have that smell, I don't know. And the Bigfoot, um, sometimes they smell, sometimes they don't. You know, it could be from the dimensions where they're coming from. I'm not too sure on that. I mean, I can ask questions about stuff like that. And in fact, there was a log, a down tree was yesterday. Uh, Before I heard these growls, I was going to sit on there and I was going to do an audio session there and see what comes around. But for me to do that, I'm going to put my GoPro on my back and then have my other camera going at the same time in front of me because they'll come up from behind you and they can grab you, whatever they want to do, and just watch you. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll be videotaping front and back of me and have my audio recorder going as well. So we'll see what happens. That's my next venture I'm going to do with the GoPro and regular video camera, and see if I can pick up front and back video on both things and see what happens with that. Where's my job? I'm retired. I had my own business. I retired 13 years ago, and now I coach track and field I'm a throws coach for track and field at one of the local high schools, and I do winter track and spring track. So I have all the time in the world, other than working around my yard here in my house. I'm painting that right now inside, kitchen cabinets and stuff, and then I just do what I gotta do, and I'm enjoying life, God willing, and you know, that's my retirement. So I enjoy it. I love life, and I love people. I love animals, and I just love what I'm doing. And one thing I love is more than anything is my Lord and Savior. And that's I got this cross right here that I made, and I wanted to get these red beads over here because to me that shows the blood that He shed for all of us, and that's why I made it. I had a gold chain. I took the gold chain off. I had this made here, so that's what's cool. Um, and I say my prayers when I go out there to be walking with God, and I think that's another reason they know that, and I think they pick up on that. So you're being watched, or you're not being anything aggressive towards you. So that's what I believe on that as well. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. Yep. How big are the spiders in your house? Spiders in my house? I don't have any spiders in my house. Not that I know of, anyway. Why you ask that question? Where did you get the necklace? I made it. I made it. I went to a place, and I wanted to get the beads. I like the way it shines, and I had this cross here that I had bought a while back, and put it together. And my wife, she's the one that had to. She said, put it there so it was like fishing string, monofilm fishing line, and run through the beads. And then I put the cross on there, and it's I love it. It's pretty. And the light, certain light hits it, shines. You can see right here now. And I love this thing. Can I make you one? I gotta get the chain length on it. How long you would want it? I think this is 18 inch. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Is that a Joe Crystal? You know what? Sell them. Same size, 18. Okay. Hi, Jamie. I don't know. I think they're just glass beads. I don't think they're crystal. I'm not sure. I don't think they are. But I love the color, and I was gonna go with a cobalt blue, but then I said, you know what? This represents the blood of Christ, and this is why I did it like that with that color red. So I think it's pretty cool. Hey, Larry, how you doing tonight? Nah, I haven't heard anything about the spiders. Maybe what I ought to do is because I got pictures, people that uh, are unbelievable pictures, and and I'm not just saying it because I took them. I've had exhibits on my pictures. In fact, I got one coming up in July on different things. I'm going to put the Bigfoot and Dogman pictures in it also, but pictures from some lady said my cloud ministry, where I seen pictures of angels and stuff that I made, and uh, it's phenomenal, the stuff that I have. And I tried on one day. I had a picture. What was her name now? Can't think of her name. She was a singer, and she passed on. And can't think of her name now. She was married to Bobby Brown. Anybody know who I'm talking about? Whitney Houston. Okay, I was a big fan of Whitney Houston. I loved her music. I loved her as an actress, and just she was a Christian person, uh, very, very highly talented. And I came in from work one day, and I had my camera on my counter in my kitchen, and had my dog, let my dog out. I went outside, and something in my mind said, "Go get your camera and take a picture." So go get my camera. So I went back in the house, got my camera, and I'm saying, well, I walk out to this one area like a garden, and it said, take a picture. And I look up, and it was a cloudy day. It was a day. It was a day that they were burying Whitney Houston. It was a fact. I think it was like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. They had her funeral, and I looked up, and the sky opened up with a cloud. Take a picture. I took 3 pictures, and guess what? There she was, her face. And I got that. I put that in my exhibits, and people are blown away by that. So it's something. It's a gift that I believe I was given to do what I do. Yeah. Who's that there? Maybe I should make a book. You know, I wanted to make a book before, but I don't know how to start a book. I mean, I got a friend. He's a lawyer, and his wife. I was working on her house one time, and I was mentioning to her, and she said, "Well, I'll write the book for you." But I have no idea about how to do anything like that. If I did, I'd have had books, you know, 10, 15, 20 years ago. But I don't know anything about that. I just got everything on you know my computer, and the pictures I have on my computer, plus the ones I got from my exhibits and all. There's a lot of things out there. There's a lot of things out there. Maybe journal would be my friend. Everybody, we're all friends on this on here. You know, like a one big family. That's what I like about it. And everybody wants to learn, and everybody wants to hear the truth about things, and that's what I'm about. And I hope yous are all the same. I know yous are, and you've been following me for some time. A few of yous here, and I really appreciate that. And to me, you're an extended family of mine. I really appreciate that. What's that say? Prayers for everybody. Prayers for everybody. Yep. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Well, my good friends, I'm going to leave now. I know I said that a while ago. It's 44 minutes ago already, but I got things to do. I'm gonna get them things done. I gotta take two of my uh, state qualifiers to a meet tomorrow. A boy and a girl in the shot put. So we're going and getting ready. We have a meet on Saturday, which is a state meet. And these kids are doing pretty good. And I'm trying to get some scholarships for him, especially the boy in Pennsylvania. There's East Stroudsburg, no, yeah, East Stroudsburg University. They're showing interest in him, and two of my boys anyway. And they're smart with 3.65 GPA, and they're coming along. They're only juniors as well, so I'm trying to push them to get scholarships for them and get them to be better. So this is what I got to do tomorrow. I got to meet to get them to try to get the school record in one of them and get ready for the states on Saturday. Hey Ryan, God bless everybody. Have a great night. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate it. God bless you all. Am I a predictor? A predictor of what? There's things that I've said and thought about, and it happened. I believe this one. I believe this one thing right here, and this is me. You can make things manifest with the thoughts of your mind. If you understand that, okay. If you're out in the woods and you're out there by yourself and you think about something uh, long enough and hard enough, that will manifest for you. That will manifest for you. And there's another thing. I think that the cryptids that I deal with, they know that. They had that draw to me as I am drawn to them, and I think that's what makes us compatible as far as not being worried about being attacked and eaten up and all that stuff. I think that's why they watch me so close, but they don't do anything. They'll grunt and they'll growl at times, but as far as anything else, thank God so far. I think they understand me, and I'm trying to understand them. They're a little different. It's hard to understand something you can't see, but that's the way I believe it happens. So yeah, I'm old. I went to school with Abraham Lincoln. Graduated with him. Yeah. I pray for everybody, Leah. We'll all pray for you. Cousin Millie, a shout out. Yep. Shout out to Millie. Let's see. Yep, we're all friends here, Steph. We're all friends here. Again, like I said, you can check out everything that I do. My YouTube channel, which you're watching right now, you'll see it on there. Also, I have a Facebook page called Bigfoot Truth. Check that out as well if you're on Facebook. There's things on there that I put that you don't see on here. But again, I'm going to roll now. It's been great talking to all of you. I don't know when I'll be going live. It won't be tomorrow night because I got that meet I have to go to, but perhaps Wednesday. That's Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to all of you. If I don't see you to talk to you, happy Valentine's Day to all of you. I love you all. These are all my Valentines. Usually I try to get on between 6 and 6:30 after dinner and before I get into some other stuff that I gotta do. So that's what I try, or around 7 o'clock in that time zone area there. I'm on Eastern time zone here. So whatever, if you're coming from California, it's different hours, and Midwest is different. Over in Australia is different, and England's different. So I mean, That's Eastern time is between 6 and 7. That's when I get on. Yeah. Where you from, Leah? All right, everybody. Go back and listen to that video and look at it. And like I said, check it out at 6:40, between 6:47 and 6:48. You'll hear that loud growl. Okay. Thank you. Ready, steady. Thank you. All right. Everybody have a great night. God bless you. Stay safe and peace be with you always. Man of Light, South Jersey Research. I love you all. Take care. Thank you for watching tonight. Really appreciate it.